So, students, today we have to discuss government budget part 4. By now, we have discussed about the meaning of the budget, objectives of the budget, different levels of the budget, and components of the budget. We discussed. We were on that. We discussed about the budget receipts and budget expenditure, and budget receipts could be demar- demarcated again into the two parts. These were the revenue receipts and the capital receipts, and expenditure was classified again into the two parts, capital receipts and the capital expenditures. We have gone through all these. We had gone through the sources of the receipts and of the expenditures both. By now we have discussed all these things. Now further we'll see, except this broad category of expenditure, capital expenditure or budget expenditure, some some of the expenditures are also there which every government has to bear. What are those expenditure? What is the classification of those expenditures? First of all, we'll go through them. Okay. So more classification of expenditure. I'm writing it here. Some more classification. Some more classification of expenditures. In short, I'm writing this EXP again. Please keep remember. Of expenditures of government. So number one, first category is plan and non-plan expenditure. Number one, plan and non-plan expenditure. Plan expenditure, as the name is showing, plan expenditure is made according to a plan. Suppose government after every 5 year, government prepares of the next 5-year plan. It prepares the budget for the investment in the 5-year plans also accordingly. So it is a planned expenditure. What do we mean by non-plan expenditure? Non-plan expenditure, the recent example all of you are going through, just due to COVID-19, government has to bring some of the relief packages for the labor, for the consumers, okay, for the people. Okay, so all these are the non-plan expenditures. Whatsoever the government is bringing the relief packages and government is spending the money on the people. So it had been the non-plan expenditure. Government did never know that this kind of COVID-19 will come into effect and the things will take place like this. So it would be considered as the non-plan expenditure. Non-plan expenditure, as the name is showing, which is not planned. Like suppose if any earthquake takes place, government won't be aware of the earthquake. If the floods takes place, government won't be aware of that. So but government will have to offer some relief packages. Government will have to bring the people out of them. So government will have to spend some money. Okay. So all these are known as the non-plan expenditures. Got it? So what are the plan expenditures? So we could say plan expenditures. In short, I'm writing again this EXP, incurred on programs. We could say programs detailed in the current five-year plan. Current 5-year plan. What may be the examples? We could see its examples also. Examples are it may be expenditure on agriculture and allied activities. EXP, expenditure on agriculture. It may be plan 1, agriculture and allied activities. It may be irrigation, expenditure on irrigation. It may be expenditure on energy resources. Energy resources. It may be expenditure on transport and communication. Transport and communications. Etc. And so on. Okay. You can give any of the examples. Many examples are there. You can give some examples. Okay, so all these are known as the plan expenditure. Non-plan expenditure, as we have discussed, these are the expenditures other than the expenditures related to the current 5-year plans. These expenditures are not related with that of the planning of the government. These are not these are not the part of the current 5-year plans, but still government has to bear with it. So all these are known as the non-plan expenditures. It may be the payment of interest, expenditure on defense, subsidies, expenditure to be incurred on administrative services, etc. All these fall under the category of non-plan expenditures. Non-plan expenditure incurred on activities other than the 5-year plans, which are not the part of the, or we could write it on activities which are not part of planning or 5-year plans. 5-year plan. All these are known as the non-plan expenditures. What examples can be given here? Examples we can give: payment of the interest, payment of interest, expenditure on defense. Suppose if any country attacks on the country, so obviously country will have to retaliate. So expenditure of defense. And in this we can write subsidies. Government has increased the subsidies on LPG. All of you would be aware. So this was not planned. It will fall into the category of non-plan expenditure. Or expenditure on administrative services. Admin services. In short, I'm writing this admin services. So all these are known as the non-plan expenditures. Okay. So plan expenditure is spent on current development and investment outlays, whereas non-plan expenditure is spent on the routine functioning of the government. Plan expenditure arises only when the plans provide for such expenditures, but non-plan expenditure is must for every economy, and the government cannot escape of this. Government cannot escape of non-plan expenditure. Okay, government cannot deny. Yes. Now next we come. Next category we'll discuss. This is development and non-development expenditure. Development and non-development expenditure. So second classification, development and non-development expenditure. What do we mean by the developmental expenditure or development expenditure? Development, in short, I'm writing this DEV. Hope all of you will bear with me. Development expenditure refers to the expenditures which are directly related to social and economic development of the country of the country. It is known as the development expenditure, which is directly related with the or is directly related to the social and economic development of the country. As the examples may be expenditure on the agriculture and industrial development, expenditure on education, health, social welfare, scientific research. Okay, so all these kind of expenditures are related with that of the social and economic development of our country. Okay. Examples we could write down. Examples like scientific research, expenditure on agriculture. In short, I'm writing this agri. Hope all of you will get it. Expenditure on agriculture and industrial development, education, health, I mean to say on social infrastructure, education, health services, health services in the country, social welfare in the economy, and so on and on, etc. You can give some examples from your side also. So all these are known as the development expenditure. Now we come on the next, non-development expenditure. As the name is showing non, it means these are not related with that of the development. Non-development. In short, again, I'll write EXP. Non-development expenditures, which is incurred on the essential general services of the government. Incurred on essential general services of the government. What are these expenditures? So we'll see some examples. Expenditures on administrative services. Government cannot avoid it. And these are not related with that of the development of the country even. Okay. So expenditure on administrative services. Admin services. This is non-development. Expenditure on police, justice, all of these fall under the category of non-development expenditures, though these do not directly contribute to the development of the country, but indirectly they help in the development of the economy. Okay, so these expenditures are also essential from the point of view of the administration. So all these are known as the non-development expenditures. So we could say development expenditures directly contribute to the development of the economy, whereas non-developmental expenditures does not contribute directly to the development, but it lubricates the wheels of the economic development. Development expenditure is productive in nature as it adds to the flow of goods and services, whereas non-development expenditure is not concerned with the productivity of the working class. So these were the developmental and non-developmental expenditures. This was the second classification. So besides the capital expenditure and revenue expenditure, government has to spend on all these kind of activities also, and these fall under the category of either plan and non-plan and the development and the non-development expenditure. Now next we come. Now we'll move to the next topic. This is types of budget. Very small topic this is. Types of budget. Types of budget. Budget can be categorized into the following. Number one, balanced. Which budget would be known as the balanced budget? See, we have already discussed that the budget, what was the definition of the budget? That budget is an estimate of receipts and expenditure basically. Okay. So how can we say that any budget would be the balanced one? Means whenever receipts would be equal to the expenditure. I'll write this is the balanced. When receipts would be equal to expenditure. In short, I'm writing this again, EXP. Please bear with me. Okay. So receipts equal to expenditure. Then the budget would be the balanced one. Second classification, surplus budget. Surplus budget would be when receipts would be greater than the expenditure. When our income would be more than the expenditure, then it would be known as the surplus budget. So receipts would be greater than expenditure. Third, Third is deficit budget. In detail, we'll discuss this mainly in the chapter. Deficit budget, when receipts would be lesser than the expenditure, when our income would be lesser than the expenditure, then it would be known as the deficit budget. Okay, so these are the types of the budget. Balanced budget, when government budget is said to be a balanced if estimated government receipts are equal to the estimated government expenditure. Surplus budget, if estimated government receipts are more than the estimated government expenditure, then the budget is termed as the surplus one. Deficit budget, when the estimated government receipts are less than the estimated government expenditure, then the budget is termed as the deficit one. Now, next we'll discuss the measures. How can we measure the deficit budget? Next, we'll discuss this. Thank you.